Hey guys, my name is Dice Rollin'. Today we bring you two tales of terror. Cousins uncover a frightening secret while performing a good deed. A girl's best friend goes missing, and in her search to find her friend, the girl gets far more than she bargained for. So without further ado, these are Dave Maggot and Munster Deacon's reviews of The Tale of the Water Demons and The Tale of the Dollmaker.
I'm Dave Maggot, and I'm going to be doing a review with Dice Rollin'. Dice Rollin', dice rollin'. For an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark from 1984, from Season 4. This is The Tale of the Water Demons, and it is starring Tony Sampson, who was the voice of Eddie on Ed, Edd and Eddy. A little fun fact for you. I used to watch Are You Afraid of the Dark when I first started on Snick. It was Snick, and it would be TGIF. And my Family Matters, and my Full House, and my Step by Step, and then Saturday nights were reserved for Snick. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Roundhouse. I'm aging myself here. So this is Tale of the Water Demons. It is about this one guy is living with his uncle and his cousin works in his little store. And he got sent there because he's a troublemaker, and he's a thief, and he's being all out pain in the ass to his uncle and his cousin. And so they deliver coffee to this old sea captain, who would gather treasure over the years from like shipwrecks and stuff. And every time he falls asleep, they the people who once owned the treasure come to him, but when he wakes up they go away. This reminded me a lot of The Fog. I don't know if I already said that. I don't think I said it, but if I did, I said it again. Yeah. Reminded me a lot of The Fog, with less gore. Blood. I'll say blood. I don't know how gory The Fog was, but like less blood and swords and stuff. Yeah, kind of like the kid-friendly version of The Fog. There's life lessons of what not to, who not to steal from, like the Midnight Society says at the beginning of the story, and character arcs and stuff, and creepy water people. Yeah, maybe even like an H.P. Lovecraft vibe to it, possibly. Yeah, but nice, creepy, kid-friendly little episode there. Yeah. So, I would like to thank Dice Rollin' for having me be a part of this, and happy Halloween, everybody. Are you afraid of the dark? Am I afraid of the dark? I am afraid of the dark. Yeah. I'm not afraid of the dark itself, but I'm afraid of what my mind puts in the dark. Oh, happy Halloween!
Oh, hey Dice, what's this? Oh, you want me to review Are You Afraid of the Dark? Are you sure? Okay, I'm doing it. Take your hand off the delete realm button. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get into this, shall we? The Tale of the Dollmaker. Those who have the fear of China dolls, or pediophobia, which is believed to be a type of automatonophobia, or fear of humanoid figures, will not like this, but hey, this show is meant to play on your fears, so watch at your own risk. This story follows a human child called Melissa, as she solves the case of her missing friend, Susan. It starts when Melissa goes to spend a weekend with her aunt and uncle, all the while looking forward to seeing her childhood friend Susan, to whom she played with every year. This year, though, she discovers that her friend and her parents have moved away, leaving Melissa's aunt and uncle to watch over the place. That has the sense of being abandoned. But all of a sudden, Melissa sees one of the upstairs curtains twitch. So she decides to enter the house and explore in the hopes of finding Susan or whoever twitched the curtain. As she looks around and is guided by ominous creaks, Melissa is drawn to a wardrobe. As she opens it and moves the coats aside, she does not discover Narnia, but instead discovers a staircase that leads to the attic. Once inside the attic, she sees an amazing sight. A dollhouse that is an exact replica of Susan's home, with some misscaled items held within. As she looks at the dollhouse, exploring the wonder of it, one of the doors suddenly slams and makes her jump. This causes her to jump back and pull down a curtain. This is where she sees the next wondrous sight. A door in a place where a window should be, and it looks like it was taken straight out of Wonderland. I wonder if the Queen's missing it. As she looks, the door begins to glow, seeming to draw her in, but was interrupted by her aunt. The aunt explains that Susan vanished one day last winter. Her parents moved to get away from the pain, but kept the house under the uncle and aunt's watch, just in case Susan was to return. Melissa that night hears her aunt and uncle talk about the mystery and how Susan's mother was convinced the house got her. Like a monster house, or more like the bed that eats, but upgraded. Melissa decided that night to explore Susan's attic. When she enters and starts looking around, the door she found begins to glow, tempting her to open it. When she does, she can see Susan walking around a house, and Melissa tries to go through the door but is stopped by her uncle. It suddenly leads to a quick drop and a sudden stop, straight to the ground floor. Is this a house that tricks kids into killing themselves via jumping out of high windows? Would explain why the parents didn't want to sell the house because of responsibility. But where would they have buried Susan? And isn't that a bit dark for a kids show? After Melissa is told the house is off limits due to her near swan dive, she waits till her aunt and uncle are distracted, and she goes back to Susan's house. Once in the attic, the door begins to glow, and once again she sees the house like a place. After getting a ball string, she ties it to one end of the door and enters a doorway. Maze of the Minotaur style. After getting into what is the dollhouse, Melissa finds Susan, but discovers that Susan has become a china doll, and to prove this, she removes her right hand. Melissa then discovers that the doorway in has gone, and they must get into the attic to find their way back. Once in the attic, they see the same door is there, and it leads to the real world, but 20 foot up and outside the house. They both make the jump. Once outside, Melissa and Susan reunite with the aunt and uncle, who then burn the dollhouse, and happy endings all around. I just have 2 questions about this episode. There may be a third. 1. What led Melissa to the truth, as Susan was in a dollhouse, so she could not have twitched the curtain or made the creaking sounds to lead Melissa to the wardrobe upstairs? Question 2. When Susan removed her hand and put it in her pocket, why did it appear on the end of her fleshy wrist and not as a dismembered limb in her pocket? Last question I have is more about the doll at the end of the actual episode with the Midnight Society. How did she know what he was going to wear, down to the shoes? All in all, this was an episode that is okay. Not the best, and could have been a lot bloodier, but hey, it was made for human spawnlings, and for that purpose, it gets a pass from me.
So, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like to let me and everyone involved know. Don't forget to check out Dave Maggot and Munster Deacon. You can support the channel through my Patreon, where you can also get early access to videos like this. Also, don't forget to share this video to help the channel grow, and subscribe for more videos like this. See you later.